taking back the oil money from corrupt politicians, a corrupt military, and the oil companies and giving it to the people who live here. Recently, the rebels have ratcheted up. They are kidnapping expatriate workers who have come to work here. The number of hostages is growing quickly. As for the Nigerian military, when they come down to the hostile swamps of the Delta, they are easy prey for the rebels who kill them indiscriminately. Oil facilities here are also favorite targets. Explosions have sharply cut the flow, a drop from 3 million barrels of sweet crude a day down to 2 million. But for us, there seemed to be a dangerous misunderstanding. The rebel leader, Jomo, had invited us here, but these men in the black ski masks were suspicious and angry.
How many times you got with the camera and you didn't do anything? We don't want you guys to come here again.
But we weren't about to leave so easily. We asked about Jomo, but they insisted he doesn't talk to anyone, especially journalists. But to prove how serious they are, they offered to take us to one of their hideouts to show us something no Western journalist has seen. Another hour winding through the mangrove swamps, and we arrive at a scene I never thought possible in Nigeria. Men put on a show for us. Men in black, dancing and chanting themselves into a trance. Some point their guns menacingly at us. Others try to intimidate us. Men tells us these are but a handful of 200,000 fighters they have throughout these waterways, an area about twice the size of Maryland. But they could prove their willingness for audacious crimes.
Just to show us how confident these Mend militants are, they've brought us deep in their hideout in the Niger Delta to show us their latest hostages, 24 Filipino sailors.
It was a brazen raid at sea, the largest number of hostages kidnapped at once. The armed rebel speedboats surrounded the workers' ship at sea, and they have now been held captive for nearly a month. Mend insists no harm will come to the hostages. This is about intimidation, a demonstration of Mend's power. It's also about ransom. As for these dazed and confused sailors, imagine what they must be thinking when they see this menacing dance of madness.
We are all okay here, but only we want to be free. Yeah. We want to be released.
I have a family, and we need to communicate with them. But our communication is closed.
But how did it ever come to this? Who is coordinating these attacks? After much discussion, the rebels did agree to take us to their leader, but only under one condition. Because of his superstitions, we could only interview him in the water, out in the middle of the swamps. We wondered, were we finally going to meet the mysterious Jomo? These men are great believers in the spirit world. They wear various amulets and adornments to ward off evil spirits. They believe the spirit magic will protect them from the bullets of Nigerian government troops.
Why are you here?
We're here to find out about the movement for the emancipation of the Niger Delta. Who are you? What do you want? What's your struggle?
The movement for the emancipation of the Niger Delta is a struggle, a movement for the liberation of the Niger Delta, the most devastated and most exploited region in the world.
Is your fight against the oil multinationals or against the Nigerian government or against them all?
Our fight is against everybody, every institution that don't want the people of Niger Delta to have their fair share in the Nigerian project. Any person that is either by knowingly or unknowingly has connived or either conspired with the Nigerian state to deny the people of Niger Delta their fair share in the Nigerian project.
And how far are you